Farming is not a glamorous field in South Africa. Many young people opt for office jobs. This is despite the fact that government has lucrative incentives for young people to take up farming. But over the past few years, more and more young people are venturing into this territory. Dima-katso Se-khoto is one such young South African. She left a high-paying job 5 years ago and moved to manage her father's 2,000-acre farm 3 hours away from the country's economic hub, Gauteng.
It's more than the farm. So the first 2 to 3 years, I obviously sat on the farm to learn more and understand, what farming is about and how it works. And I was obviously doing most of the finances, so which allows me to learn all the units. But what I thought was even more interesting was when I started exploring the rest of the industry and realizing the opportunities that lie within the agricultural sector. And that's why I've decided this is definitely a place to be.
The father and daughter team mainly focuses on cattle farming and apple production. But since Se-khoto joined her father in farming, weather patterns have changed. The El Nino weather phenomenon has devastated the cultivation of crops and slowed down economic growth.
That was very hard, I won't lie. Last year, the issue was we had, when the drought kind of, hit really bad levels, our crop, we had planted sunflower and maize, and we only got back 30% of what we planted. And what made it worse is that we had debt that we had obviously financed, that had financed the crop, and so we weren't able to pay that. And then the beginning of the year, our apple orchard also did not produce enough crop for us to go to the market, which meant 3 months worth of income, which was lost from January to March. And sadly, with that, we actually had to take a decision to retrench a few workers, which was very hard for us.
Many young farmers like Se-khoto believe that farming needs a change of image to attract more young people.
As I explored the industry, the focus I'm now kind of looking at is with youth in agriculture. I developed a business called Grow-Shoot. See, here's my shirts. And Grow-Shoot is really just focused on finding opportunities for young farmers who are already farming, because there's such a huge drive to get youth interested in agriculture, because obviously future food security is really, really important.
According to the South African Agricultural Research and Development, farming is generally an aging profession. The average age of farmers around the world is between 50 to 60 years old. Yolisa Njamela, CCTV, Tlokeng, Free State Province, South Africa.